Ladies and gents, hello, 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 and welcome to the ROG stream, back after a week off for the holidays. Hopefully, if you were celebrating Christmas, you had a nice Christmas and Santa was kind to you. And yeah, we are here with the final stream of the year, as it is. Well, it's just about it. Tomorrow is New Year's Eve. And New Year's Day, we will not be streaming because it is a holiday. And Friday will be our first stream of next year. But half my setup is built with Asus products. Love to hear it, man. That is the way to do it. Let me get that timer fixed. I thought I started that, but I did not. I opened the application and I did not launch the timer. What a foolish man. All right. We are going to play some Diablo on the ROG Xbox Ally X. I think some Diablo 4, Lord of Hatred. I bought the wait, so this is the Lord of Terror, Lord of Hatred. I get all the names mixed up in Diablo. And then the name of the next expansion is something similar. I already forgot. It's like of Terror and then of Terror again, basically. Vessel of Hatred, then Lord of Hatred. Maybe that's right. That sounds right to me. I'm playing Vessel of Hatred campaign, and then it's Lord of Hatred next. That sounds right to me. What up, guys? Welcome, welcome.
I've been struggling with something. In hell,
when
we didn't know who to use the soul stone.
Lord of Ram shortages. That's the spookiest demon of them all.
Between Lilith in my veins and Mephisto in my ears.
Hatred is Mephisto.
I couldn't trust myself.
Yeah, Lord of Terror is Diablo. That's right.
You could trust me?
Destruction is Baal.
A grieving child? I got stuck. I messed it all up.
I was the hammer. Fighting is my trade.
I'm
Was
genuinely
Lorath,
mad at myself for starting to play Diablo, because now I'm back playing a Blizzard game and I'm wanting to play Heroes of the Storm and World of Warcraft. It's not good. Giveaway is a $20 wallet voucher. Gamesplendid.com.
That alone is proof I did not choose wrong.
You think too highly of me. Next time, we choose together. All right, friend? Come on. They're waiting for us in the council room.
Flashy flash. I've been having a hard itch for HOTS. Oh, that's right. I forgot to build the stream code back in. Yeah, hold on. It's going to be here. It's going to be here in 1 sec. I just forgot to add it to the carousel. I thought we weren't going to have it today because we have a new batch for next year, and technically we didn't have one for today. And then I got it. And so I had deleted it preemptively. And I just had to build it back into the stream. So it should appear on the carousel soon, TM.
This soul stone, like every other, will eventually come to fail.
Mm-hmm.
So we strengthen it. I've read of a massive well of energy stored in the lost tomb of Akarat.
Okay.
It could empower the stone, sever its bond to me, and trap Mephisto.
Nice.
For good this time.
Yeah, right.
You would smear that filth on the heart
I mean,
of Nahantu.
it's like trying to smother a god.
Nahantu,
The god
spirit's realm.
is never going to wither.
One of Akarat's dedicants
They're only going to gain power as they
his true
sit and wriggle and fight. They're going to break out.
No. I was glad to help you. But I'm sorry. I can't let you defile it.
Yeah, Ball never made it into HOTS. Don't worry. HOTS 3.0 is coming. BlizzCon next year. HOTS 3.0. We're back. Just wait. Just wait. What up, Conrad? can barely hear this.
There are tablets related to
That was weird.
scattered about Teganze. Perhaps they might point the way to the tomb.
They do still give balance changes, and they've released 2 skins, which is very fascinating. But don't worry, we're gonna get balls soon. Balls to the walls. Khazra. What do you drink? Well, presently, coffee. Oh, and we're also nerding out about me wanting to play these other Blizzard games. Look at this. Look at this. My coaster. I have so much Blizzard stuff in my room, man. So much stuff. Nice. Ring might be D's. Oh, yeah. I mean, it's definitely a lot better than what I had. Dude, it is so amusing to me at how... Our last time we played this on stream was a couple weeks ago. And that's the last time I played. I played on mouse keyboard. And I really took me a minute and I found my rhythm on mouse keyboard. And now I feel lost on gamepad again. I'm so bad at swapping between mouse and keyboard and gamepad on the same game. I just find it interesting more than anything else. But it really does feel rough. Coffee has no effect on you, so you swap to Red Bull. Yeah, I mean, I get it. I ended up at one point really taking a break from caffeine, and that helped me with that problem because I used to be on that energy drink life. Not anymore though. Oh. Huh. Okay. Not exactly sure what I'm doing here. We got a chest. Oh, we got some loot. Very good, very good. New helm. Not even gonna read the stats. It's gonna be better. Overwatch 1 to 2 still a disaster. Yeah, I mean, like, let's be real. It shouldn't have been a thing. It was like pretty obvious to me that it was Activision saying, hey, let's charge a box price for Overwatch. And then somebody more intelligent than whoever made that decision was like, hey, you know, that's just not going to work out. We just need to, you know, make it a free update overall. They then abandoned most of the single player content they were going to add anyways. And, yeah. The rest is history. So, we had an eventful holiday with, you know, multiple Christmas parties with various portions of our families. And when my family came over, my brothers and my father, we did the full 10 hot sauces for hot ones with chicken wings. We did the hot ones challenge. It was really fun. I liked some of them were pretty nasty. The bomb was really just pain and like not tasty. But even like the one above the bomb, I thought was really tasty. And then I think it's called like, I don't remember. I'd have to see the name of the bottle, the worst one. It was rough. It was rough. It was really, really, really spicy, and it did not taste good. It just tasted like suffering. It had like, I don't know, scorpion peppers and reapers and pepper X and some other nonsense I've never even heard of. It was very, very spicy, but it was fun. Too spicy doesn't taste good. Yeah, I mean, generally that is accurate. I agree. But a lot of them were really good. And the first one, like the entry one, was like it's called Coffee Date, I think. Dude, I'm gonna put that shit on my breakfast. Delicious. Do I know the Valkyrie 2 release date in Europe? I do not know. In fact, I kind of assumed it was out. I didn't know it wasn't out in Europe. I would imagine soon, but I do not have an answer.
They are dead to me. You can reclaim their tools and load as payment.
Could I be looking forward to a true black glossy 4K tandem OLED? I don't remember the specs on our new panels that are coming out, and I couldn't tell you if I did. There's a possibility, right? I really don't know that. Obviously, we make a lot of monitors, right? And we make a lot of monitors that have combinations of different technologies and different specs. We're also always pushing the envelope for what we can do, right? So whether it be overclocking to get higher refresh rates on the individual panels, or adding new technologies, like, well, I know a lot of people are excited about the tandem OLEDs, and other. There's lots of different bits of technology that go into making each and every panel, and we're always making different combinations of different things. So I don't have an answer for you. I genuinely don't know the answer to that question, but stay tuned. CES is only a few days away, so we'll have your answer then. Yeah, Monday afternoon here. It's not terrible timing for Europe. if you're willing to stay up a little bit late, it's 6 p.m. my time, which means it's like 11 p.m. in the UK and midnight for the rest of Europe. It's not terrible for us gamer folk. I'm an old man, right? I've got a 1-year-old, so I don't stay up that late too often. But for something like CES, I would. 6 p.m. for me, easy clap. I'll be here, hanging out in chat. All I know is I'm very excited for this year's CES. We got some cool stuff. That's all I can say. Not allowed to say anything beyond that. But we did record our after show already. It's pre-recorded, but everybody knows that already. Because Whitson's gonna be there. And we wanted to have our after show. So the only option was to pre-record it. So now I know all the secrets. Yeah, midnight Italy, that sounds right. That sounds right. Yeah, you can just watch the next day. You wake up and you got a present waiting for you. Sweet, sweet gaming technology news. Wrong button. Oh, that's an elite skill. I don't have the answer to that question either about why we don't have certain dual mode. I mean, like I said, there's a lot of different variables. Dual mode displays are already pretty niche, I guess. Like I don't know our sale numbers, right? But I assume that the average user isn't buying a dual mode. Obviously, there are people that want them. That's why we make them. But like, I think it's impossible to have every single possible configuration, right? Like maybe over the years we'll trickle in and we'll touch all the different possible combinations, but I don't know that there's necessarily a technical limitation. Again, I genuinely don't know. Maybe there is. But yeah, I think we've got a decent spread of options out there. We have so many different monitor models. It's actually like, I can't keep track of them. So so endgame Diablo, I don't actually know how much Paladin I'm gonna play. I haven't even looked. Like Oridon is probably what I'd be most interested in. I just don't know if I'm gonna stick to Pally. I'm leveling it because it's like it's new and it's interesting, and maybe I will. But traditionally, I'm more of a ranged playstyle, which is why I'm just standing still and summoning hammers and being really lazy about it. Because like, I don't know, melee is not as fun to me. That's just kind of how I've always felt about MMOs, MOBAs, everything. Oops. Wasted consecration. So, but I'm having fun with this hammered in build. It's neat. I haven't even looked at the full skill tree. So like, I compared this, playing Paladin a lot to the Crusader that's in Heroes of the Storm, Johanna. Because a lot of her skills are similar. And I'm a little sad that I don't seem to have Condemn, like something that pulls enemies into like wombo combo stuff. I want that ability really bad. And maybe there's going to be something that like affixes that to Consecrate or something. That'd be really cool. Like an armor set that gives you that. That sounds really fun. But I actually didn't play a ton of Diablo 4. I really should play more because I played when it first came out. I leveled, I played for a couple weeks, and that was it. And then I moved on to just everything else in my life, having a kid and whatever else. So this is kind of my return to Diablo 4 since I mostly played the beta and then I mostly leveled when it first dropped, and that was it. So I really liked Rogue was what I played. And obviously I played, you know, a bow style. That's because I played Demon Hunter in D3. And I didn't play D2 ever. I played like minutes of Diablo 2. That's about it. Very sad. I know, tragic. It's supposed to be the best of the Diablos in a lot of people's eyes, but I tend to not love the pathing in older games to the point where it just like kind of annoys me. And that's like fairly true for me when it comes to all of these games: Diablo, StarCraft, Warcraft. Like I tried getting into Brood War a few years back, and I was like, nah, I can't go back to this game. I loved it when it was new, but after playing Star 2, I can't play Brood War. Like, so. But so I've never played Spiritborn, and I'm interested in checking out Spiritborn, but I'm pretty sure that's another melee class. Obviously, we're having fun with Paladin right now. And then in April, we're getting a new class. And, you know, we've seen one picture I saw on Reddit. I assume it's real. I didn't, like, dig in at all to try to figure out if it's actually a thing. But it looks like a warlock or something in that vein. So you think back to, again, like Diablo 3, you have, like, Witch Doctor. I assume that's going to be the negative energy class, kind of the yin and the yang of Paladin being the holy, and that's going to be like the undead. Because we already, well, I guess we already have Necro, right? Necro's already in this game. Yes, I believe so. I played a bit of Necro. That was my second character in D4. So Plus Shield, I don't even like. There's like a lot of my build I'm like not actually very fond of. But you went back to PoE. Yeah, I really should give PoE a try. But as things stand, I'm mostly looking for like not a massive grind. I'm mostly looking for just like something to pop in and play a little bit. I feel like PoE is gonna be more of a commitment, but maybe I'm wrong. I mean, ARPGs are one of the best games to just grind, like. And currently, that is not what I'm after. It's super funny. I over the week off, I swapped my microphone stand to be this one that mounts on the back of my desk. I was like, oh yeah, this is so much better. It's so much better, except for when I stream with the ally here. And it's actually like really annoying right now. Because it's just, I can't get the mic where I want it. What's up, Flex? Yeah, man. Hope you had a good holiday as well. Yeah, I've heard a lot of people, you know, Arc Raiders is actually like doing amazing things. We know it's one of the top selling games on Steam for the year. Not only that, but like one of their currency packs is one of the top selling things on Steam this year. That game made a ton of money, and a lot of people are just still loving it. I haven't played it myself. My brother works for Bungie, and I've been waiting for Marathon, so I'm gonna give Marathon a try. I'm actually like, I was really kind of worried about Marathon until the most recent vid doc they released, which the game looked really kind of bleh. And then they released this new vid doc and they made the game look so much darker. It has so much more personality than it did before. So it sounds like it's in a good path. So I'm excited for launch of the spring.
Help was asked.
March, I think.
So help was offered. Is that what we're supposed to do? Ask for help?
See if I can use my mic a little bit further away. If we'll pick up my voice the way I want. What are we supposed to do? Ask for help? I don't know how to do that, man. Do I have to emote? Hello. Is there a prey?
I need help.
Huh. Marathon is Bungie's new extraction shooter. So it's going to be like Arc Raiders. But if you've ever played a Bungie game like Halo or Destiny, it's going to feel like their gunplay, which to me is best in class gunplay. So I haven't played Arc Raiders, right? I have a lot of friends that are obsessed with it. But I just decided to wait and binge Marathon when that comes out. Some weird audio problem. For the voices specifically. Yep. First person, 3-person squads. There's a fairly new like video documentary they put out that's like 20 minutes long talking about the game. If you find like the Bungie YouTube or something, you could probably watch it. Seems good.
Look, new words have appeared. He bade me.
You just got an
southwest
X32?
to the cleft that
Nice.
hid his friends.
Which one?
Southwest. That's our
XG32. There's a few. What game shall I download? Did you get the Xbox Ally or the Xbox Ally X? The white or the black one? And congrats, man. Titanfall 3, I think there's a distinct possibility. A lot of big Titanfall fans out there. Feels weird to hold a Switch now. I mean, after holding the Ally, the Switch hurts my hands a lot. I actually had to buy a case for my Switch 2. But I'll be honest with you, my Switch 2 has gotten about 3 or 4 hours of playtime. I don't know why I bought it, man. I got excited about it. I haven't touched it. I played a bit of Donkey Kong Bonanza. I played a bit of Mario Kart. I bought freaking Breath of the Wild, or whatever the Tears of the Kingdom. Haven't even launched it yet. I'm going to Hawaii next month. That's a long flight, so I'll probably just bring my Switch just so I can feel a little bit less bad about never using it. But I just use my Ally. Like, it's very silly. You know what, though? That part of why I wanted a Switch was to, like, introduce my daughter to games. She's 1. She's nowhere near ready for that. So it was just a stupid purchase. It was a stupid purchase. It really was. It was just like retail therapy at its finest. Goblin, 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 goblin. I need a one-handed sword. I need a new one-handed weapon. I need a new that'll do. Do I have any shield? Doesn't look like it. I mean, you're right, Mondo Blasto. It was a stupid purchase. Which island? We're going to the big island. We're going for a wedding. So we're figured if we're gonna fly in that far and we have my parents babysit, we're going for a full week. Be nice. Gonna go see the volcano and hopefully see some lava and yada yada yada. Oh, gamble with my elbows? I'm not gonna even bother till I'm max level. Yeah, dude, if you want to play Metroid, you can borrow it. I was not paying attention. Something killed me. Yeah, Prime 4 looks kind of booty. I don't think I'll play it. I think Donkey Kong is probably the best game on it right now. It's fun. It's definitely fun. And I think I'll enjoy playing it on the flight. And I hope they will, like, I don't know. I like want to care about Pokemon because Pokemon was such an important thing for me as a kid. I want to like a Pokemon game again, but they're just not very good. They don't really make good games anymore. And I know I'm throwing some shade. Somebody's offended. But they're just like, they look so terrible. I mean, you're right. They sell huge amounts of money. People just buy the slop. It's the strongest IP in the world. Like, it's crazy, man. It is crazy. Nice. Not gonna even read because reading is for chumps. Oh my god, can I just like teleport out or no, I need to slay someone. I guess I am just leaving. All right, whatever. I think this was a random side cave that I just jumped into. That makes a lot of sense. I was like, where's the quest? There's no quest. Dude, I'm not gonna read gear that I'm gonna replace in like 2 levels. I'm still leveling up. And I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't like reading, period, but I definitely don't like reading when I'm playing on a handheld. It is my #1 thing with handhelds. I'm already adverse to reading, but like when you put it on a tiny screen, forget about it, man. Forget about it. It just ain't gonna happen. What's this flashy flash? Oh, was that a goblin? Guys, I'm itching to play World of Warcraft. It's really not good.
Somewhere.
I want to go play Classic.
You're not coming with us?
Not this time.
I ain't got time for it.
Haven't had a
But I
chance
want it.
since
No!
Balbulan's death. We've waited long enough.
Stop encouraging me.
I understand. And I'm sorry.
We know. I'll pass it along in ritual. Try to let go of that guilt, child. The blame lies with Mephisto.
has lights still on. Is it plugged in? I think if it's plugged in, the lights are going to stay on, and if it's not plugged in, they'll turn off. I do not know if there's a... There's got to be a way, but it's not something I've ever messed with. It's wild that we can play this game in like 80, 90 FPS. Dude, I wish I was going to CES too. I'm not going this year. Actually, I've never been. Granted, if I said, hey, I want to go to CES, they'd probably send me. So I should probably do that next year, not this year. Bears, bears, bears. They're looking for a good time. Winner, winner, pick the dinner. Bro, look at the score. 120 to 26. You think you got a chance? Sleepy old hag. My hammers be spinning right round like a record, baby. The old meat spin build. I didn't just say that. It's okay. Last stream of the year, and luckily, well, I don't have tickets. I'm not sick yet. My daughter's had a fever for a few days. She seems to be doing better today, which is good. My wife seems sick today. My throat is scratchy, so my time may be coming. Might be game over for me, guys. So I saw somebody got a an Xbox Ally for Christmas. Anybody else get any sweet Christmas gifts? What's up, Cubon? I will say, as a parent, last night was one of the hardest nights to date. Baby was just not doing good. Not happy about being sick. Be polite, Ryan. That's true. I took your mod powers away until you want to give away. Twitch or YouTube, you can only do one. If you enter in both, we disqualify you. But yeah, either or. So forever, I mean, it's been a few years of giveaways and you've never won. Yeah, that's pretty, I mean, it's pretty impressive. You definitely have the most entries for someone that has no wins of like anyone on the channel, I think. This guy's just got horrible luck. But that's karma, baby. Because you're a trash human. Clearly. It's proof. For anyone confused, he's one of my best friends. So, IRL friend, buddy. So I'm allowed to call him a poop weasel. Oh yeah, level 41. Judicator. Very good. Yeah. Why are you still subbed to my Twitch, bro? I haven't streamed in like 2.5 years. Stop that. Did you hit 69 yet? Although I was actually thinking about streaming recently. I was like, I should fire up a stream on my channel. For old time's sake. It might happen. 96, well, may as well go for 100. I'm I was thinking about refiring the old Twitch. Like maybe like even once a week. It's like it's a nice goal. I'm thinking about it. I'm considering it. Late nights with Jake. I just gotta find a game I want to grind once a week. Bears, bears, bears. Dude, my baby's super chill. Like on average, she's asleep by 7:30, 8 o'clock at night. She sleeps 11, 12 hours a night. She's super chill. She's a handful during the day and stuff, you know, especially since Alice and I both work full time. So what ends up happening is I end up working a lot at night because we'll juggle the baby during the day, and you know, we make it work, but both of us end up working till 9, 10 o'clock a lot of the times. But doesn't mean I couldn't take one day out of the week to stream. I could definitely make that work. More than one day would be tough right now, but it's a nice thought, and maybe I'll act on it. I've been meaning to get a Star Citizen stream in. Purely for the morbid curiosity. I would never play Star Citizen without streaming it. I would never do it. I just wouldn't do it. For me, it's like, it's this social experiment. I've been streaming. I started streaming that game like 15 years ago. So if I'm ever going to check in, I have to do it on air. Like it would feel wrong to do anything else. Dude, allies have like really impressive batteries. They really do. Well, so Squadron 42 is coming out in 26. So that has me interested. I definitely want to play that on stream. On this stream, Manji? You must have taken forever, bro. We don't time out that quickly. Arana was saying that he thinks that Tactics is the best Final Fantasy game ever made.
It's etched in the same hand.
It seems fun.
Help was asked, so help was offered. Is that what we're supposed to do? Ask for help?
Didn't I just do this? I'm confused.
I could use some assistance.
I just did this. I'm very confused. Why am I doing this again? The giveaway entry is just a keyword in chat, which will be revealed in about 10 minutes.
I am sorry for the violence they brought.
It was silenced easily enough. But you are touched by hatred. It coaxes out blood in all things.
Maybe I didn't loot that. I don't know.
Picture the dead beneath your feet.
I need a new shield.
Lay it all down to rest before you are consumed.
They were wanderers too. Only they never met Journey's end. Look! New one? Southwest.
I have a stainless steel pan, but I have these German, they're not, I forget what they're actually considered. They're kind of like in between a cast iron and a carbon steel. And I cannot remember the brand saved my life, but I'm a big fan of those. The only thing is they're really thin. So it's not great for cooking anything that might take a longer time. Like they're great for like searing and cooking things quickly. They're not great for like, you know, sometimes I'll cook chicken breast on the stove. Not good for that kind of stuff. So I use everything cast iron, stainless steel, you name it. I don't remember like what half the icons mean on the map anymore. No, I don't really use anything with a ceramic coating. I don't really use any kind of applied anti-stick, you know, coating on anything. Not my jam. I like naturally seasoning pans and oiling them after every use to keep them nice and functional and non-stick. A lot more work, but I enjoy routines like that. Rings, jewelers.
What do you need? I told you.
Yeah, when my oven dies, I'm probably gonna go induction next. That'll be a different experiment altogether. Yeah. All right. Gonna walk there from here. Speaking of cooking equipment, though, my wife surprised me with a pretty awesome Christmas gift. She got me an entire knife collection and like a knife block to store all the knives in it, like a really high quality set. And yeah, I was pretty excited about it. It's wild going from having, like, you know, an okay knife to having like really sharp knives. It's very fun. I'm making good use out of them already. You can never go back, dude. Yeah, it's it's a full set with, you know, every sentoku, like a Japanese knife to the standard chef knife, utility knife, which is a bit smaller, a fillet knife, a bread knife, a pair of kitchen shears. Oops, I'm dead. What else? There's definitely one more, and then there's it's funny though, because like we've had this one bread knife for forever, and I think of a bread knife as being a serrated knife that is not necessarily very sharp. Thing sliced my thumb right open because I wasn't respecting I was just washing the bread knife and it just went straight through my thumb. So, respect the knives. Knife sharpening videos, that's awesome. What is my favorite game of all time or right now? Of all time, it's probably classic World of Warcraft. In the last several years, probably Valheim. Currently, Enshrouded is what I'm playing. Huh? No, I didn't take the wife. She surprised me with it. I've joked about doing cooking streams, and so we live in a ranch, which means a one-story house that has that had an unfinished basement with really high ceiling. So it's a walkout basement, so it's like half underground. There's like 13 windows in the basement, so it's not really much of a basement, even though it's half underground. So we finished that whole basement, well, most of it, right? That's where my office is. And, you know, we've got like a movie room, and my wife has an office, but there's one section that is going to become like a downstairs kitchen kind of thing for us. And I've joked that when we finish that, I'll do cooking streams from that space, because it would be very convenient because it's right near my office. So maybe cooking streams become a thing from my little downstairs kitchen. Like, I like the idea of doing like a Christmas cookie stream or something, because it's stupid and entertaining, but the end of the day, I still would have to bring it back to ROG somehow. So when we release our new RGB toilet or blender or whatever, then you'll get the toilet stream. What? That was a gem goblin. He had runes and gems. Awesome. When does Anthem get shut down? January 12th? Oh no. All right. Don't let me fail to do an Anthem farewell stream, guys. That game is actually it is a long standing rule that if I hype up a game, it fails. And Anthem was probably my most hyped game of like a millennia. I was like, this is going to be the greatest thing ever. I was going to be a full-time Anthem streamer. Like, that was my plan. I thought, oh yeah, full-time Anthem content creation is my life. That was literally like something I was deeply planning on doing. And I love that game. I think that game has wonderful combat. I think flying around that world is amazing. But man, talk about a mismanaged video game. Game had so many big problems. The fact that like your inventory didn't even exist when you're out on a run. Like, there's a reason why it failed, right? There are some pretty horrible problems with that game. But I still love it, and I wish if people ask this question, you know, periodically, like, oh, if there's one IP you could see revived, what would it be? And it's weird that I say Anthem, right? Because it's like it wasn't really like the strong IP that anybody cares about. But for me, game was fun and had so much potential. Am I just stuck in like a loop? I already did all this stuff. What is happening? I'm so confused, man. We gotta do a giveaway.
I'll try to translate. It was here I first met Akarat. Maybe one of his dedicants wrote it. Ah, at the end, it mentions a journey northwest. That's our best bet.
New Year's Eve. Anthem in chat. BRB. Spicy in my room, temperature wise. Had to shed the hoodie. Do I own Anthem on Steam, or was that on like EA or something stupid? Probably wasn't even on Steam. Part of its failure. Wow. Where? I'm gonna have to download that launcher just for Anthem. This is tragic. I'm downloading the EA app right now. You guys have no idea how excited I am to play Anthem. I'm not even memeing. It was peak. I'm glad I have so many like-minded folk in chat. All right, let's go ahead and draw our winner. It is AusAC, AUS_AC on Twitch. Congrats, congrats, congrats. Please provide your Discord ID to claim your $20 wallet voucher giveaway. Ooh. One of the final winners of the year, man. Congrats. Just getting this all logged up in my sheet. Now I'm going to check the EA launcher. You do have to wait till next year for your prize. That's true. I logged into EA. There it is. There it is. Anthem. All right, chat. Get ready. Anthem is a game that never got any updates. Came out, pretty much got no updates. I want you to guess how many hours I have played in Anthem. Now, my average Steam library games are probably like Hades. I've got 30 hours. Hades 2. 40 in that game. Baldur's Gate, I've got like 70 hours. Spider-Man, I've got 20 hours. Borderlands 4, I've only got 12 hours. Wow, I need to play more of that game. 23 hours in that game, 22 hours in that game. That's kind of a... Oh, somebody guessed 1,250, not that many. But yeah, you know what? You guys are guessing in the right realm. I have 189 hours in Anthem. Oh, ooh, Berg Beezer is almost right on the money. Almost right on the money. I have that many hours in Anthem, which I think is probably fairly high, considering like the game never really got any updates. 400 plus hours. Damn. True passion. Hey, Alec, wake up. No one said you could sleep. Okay. Anyways, I'm going to start that download and I'm going to hope that it doesn't cause problems. 80 gigs. That's fine. Sure. Stream starts lagging, I'll notice and I'll stop the download. But my internet, I have terabyte, up and down. Not terabyte. I wish I had terabyte up and down. Gigabyte up and down. Can you imagine terabyte up and down? Oh my God. I don't even know what I do. Just download the whole internet at that point. Well, I didn't say I was going to stream Anthem today, but I think I probably will stream it on Friday. What a way to rein in 2026. Secret technology waffle donut. Shh. Yeah, there was a lot of internal disagreement with Anthem, clearly. Japan's a much smaller country, so yeah, it's a lot easier for them to roll out a powerful infrastructure. I think Korea probably has better internet than Japan even. I don't know why I'm stuck in like a loop on this quest, but we're gonna... I swear to God, I just came here a minute ago. Yeah, we like somehow got... They were just up here, and there was a thingy up on the top of the hill that had nothing in it. Okay, that hurts. Dirt pile, there was nothing there. I remember doing this. Dude, yeah, isn't it such a perfect companion for the Xbox Ally? I've been using my Raikiri 2 mostly with my TV, which I have Xbox full screen experience on. And it just feels right. It just feels right. Big fan of the controller. Oh wait. Is there like another dirt pile up here that I'm like just glancing past? Swear to God, we already went in here. Yeah, Xbox Ally X would do you wonders.
Let's hope this one has what we need.
We already did this.
It's etched in the same hand.
Dude, I'm so confused. What is happening? Am I bugged out of reality? This is the same event, right? You can dock it. I mean, it has a USB-C port, so if you want to dock it, like I've got the ROG. Oh God, it's plugged into things. This is a bulwark dock. You just kind of like sit it on it, and it rests standing upright. You could buy the bulwark dock. You could just use any kind of USB-C docking interface, any like, you know, standard Anchor, or we have wall mount ones or whatever you want to use. It'll work with those. You do want to make sure it has enough power delivery. So there's that. I don't know what I'm supposed to do. I keep doing the same quest, and it's like it's a campaign quest. I don't know why it's looping me through this stuff. And then your final option is the XG Mobile. If you want to have basically like, you know, that's a big investment obviously, but you would have a beastly PC using the XG Mobile. I actually really want the new XG Mobile. I don't think they're going to send me one, but I can pray. You just got one as well? Nice. Everybody's loving their Raikiri 2s, and it makes me very happy. But what's not making me very happy is why I'm stuck in this quest loop. I don't understand what I'm doing wrong. So I have to like actually like read words or something? That's really not ideal. What do we do now? Enter the Dedicant's cache. Okay. I need to enter the Dedicant's cache. So what's cooking for CES? You'll find out next week, friend. Secrets and lies. All right. If this like quest loops me back into this again, I'm literally just gonna go play Anthem. Because I'm not really paying too close attention to what's happening in the game. I'm just kind of hanging out with chat, talking about anything and everything, and slaying demons. There we go. Somehow I managed to like not go here all these times. I don't even know. I don't even understand. It's okay. I don't recall going in here, so I feel like we're on the path. Oh, I'm like foaming at the mouth thinking about playing Interceptor and Anthem. Oh, it's going to be a good time. This is my first time coming back to D4 in a long time. I know plenty of people that do return for most seasons. I know people that take a season off. I haven't played in a minute. I actually only played season 0, so. But I blame becoming a father for a lot of that. I mean, I'm at 71%, so like for the memes, we might just have to do it. Dude, I've never... MagFest is in, like, Maryland? It's kind of... depressing that I've never been. It feels like I have so many friends that go to MagFest. Like, it feels like such a no-brainer for me to have gone in the past. Currently, not so much, but that mode makes conventions a lot less likely. But that is kind of silly that MagFest is the same time as CES, so it makes it pretty unlikely that I'd go to MagFest considering that. At least this year. I don't know if that's always true.
I'd never hear the end of it.
I have a new shield yet? I've been looking at like any of his gear. Oh, nice. I used to go to like so many conventions. But I'll be honest, if I wasn't working, I feel like I don't know what I'd do with myself. Because for the last like 10 years, if I'm at a convention, it's been for work. I feel like out of place if I wasn't working. Does that make me an old man? I think it does. I really think it does.
Incredible. That skeleton could be the dedicants. These, their writings. Look for anything that mentions Akarat's tomb.
Tell me to read words.
He helped me bear the weight of the stone. I can't know. Yes, his final rest. That has to be his tomb, near a place called Samuk. Hopefully Ero or Maka can tell us where that is.
Level 43.
Where's Eru?
Alive.
There's a goblin down the hill. Let's kill it.
They led to a trove of information. The tomb lies in a place called South.
Got some new boots.
Far southwest of here. Eru's garden. You know where to take us.
Just gonna go salvage all my gear and come back. I just struggle with if I'm on the couch, I'll like pull this right up to my face and read it. But I find that to be super awkward to do on stream. So whenever I stream on the Ally, I really try to play games that I don't have to read. Just because even with my surgery, my eyes are not. I mean, they're good enough, but I just don't want to read. There's the blacksmith.
Those beasts will regret not killing me when they had the chance.
Is he gonna make a big boss down here or something?
Stay back! They're hiding in the cave!
Uh-oh. I zoomed out. Well, these glasses aren't even glasses. They're just blue light filter glasses. Like, it doesn't make a difference, but it does, for whatever reason, help. Especially, I don't know, maybe it's a mental thing. It just makes me feel more focused. I don't know. They got me, Captain. You have to wear glasses to fly? Huh? What does that mean? I do not understand. Like, you're a pilot? Is that what you're saying? That was neat. Brought the cave down. Seems bad. Nice. Ooh. Rekindle the Wanderer's Shrine to conquer Kichuk. Nice. New town. private pilot, dude. That's pretty cool. That's an interesting job. All right, we're gonna do it. We're gonna play some Anthem. Yeah, it's because I'm swapping, playing on my desktop. Seems like the resolution's all wrong. The game is like playing in like 8K. This is a 4K monitor and it's like all blown up. Excellent start. Or actually, it looks normal in stream. For me, the game is like super blown up. All right, well, I can like use stream as a guide maybe. Um, again, like I can literally only see like a fraction of, like I can't get to the settings. Oh, this is tragic. Okay. Video. Play settings. Yeah, I mean that. Sure. What's the button to save it? F. Who would have imagined we would have had weird bugs in a game that's so frequently patched? All right. I haven't played this in years. We're just gonna do free play. We'll just go to a random spot at a random difficulty because I don't really want to. It has been many years. This game apparently shuts down in like 2 weeks. Um, but we want to give it a farewell, a send off. What are these loading screens? What year is it? Not Steam, just this game. Anthem.
Javelin passed all system checks. Beginning review of incoming reports for significant markers. Sounds good. Corvus wants us to search for an agent in this area. I'll start tracking their link. Scars, watch your back out there.
Man, I know there's ways to like do like multiple boosts or something. I feel like I used to be zipping all over the map. And it has been, like I said, many years since I played. But just like slowly kind of relearning what I'm doing, it's pretty fun. This game is cool, man. I'm so sad it's getting shut down. I don't want to do that right now. Isn't there a way to boost? What is the way to boost? Oh, that's what it was. There's a way to like carry your momentum or something, and there's definitely like a, maybe they patched it. There was definitely like a way to like use your momentum to like move more quickly around, but I don't really, it's been many years. I remember finding movement to be really fun. Two gates. 2 minutes till this opens. Yeah, the game title is incorrect. We were on Diablo a minute ago, and I decided to to finish the stream with a little bit of Anthem because we're only playing for another 10 minutes. So sorry about that. I didn't change the game title on YouTube. I changed it on Twitch. I really thought there was a boost beyond that speed. I mean, Q is grenade, Z is shuriken, V or V4 is melee, and this is the melee class. Which is funny because earlier I was saying I always like to play the range classes, but in this game I like the melee class because it's super fast. I like speed. Where's my overheat meter? This is cooled right now. I guess I'm not overheating because I'm maintaining a cooled status. Oh, it's in the center of the screen. So you want to get isekai'd that badly? Oh man. This game is called Anthem. But yeah, servers get shut down on the 12th. This game came out years ago. And it's super fun. Where's our Keep Anthem Alive petition? Can you still play the story without servers? Good question. Hover, aim, zoom. See? Like zoom in?
The skies progressed.
Oh, with
I'm thinking those cloud formations might be gates of some sort. They appear to be closed for now.
Huh. I do not understand. What are we doing? Guy over here is doing something. Let's go see what he's doing. Is this ever gonna open? What's that? World event failed. All right, cool. There was definitely some sort of a story. I don't remember it. But this is BioWare, right? So Mass Effect, Dragon Age, etc.
I'm seeing their signal. It's within range of your javelin. There's a time trial getting ready to go. We should check it out.
God, I'm sad this game's getting shut down. I'm having so much fun right now.
Razor's Edge runs on deck. Start when ready, freelancer.
Who just shot me in the back? You? Oh my God. There we go. You deserved it. I feel like what I missed. Is there a dodge button? I feel like that's like I'm like missing something in my settings. Not graphic settings, controls, keyboard, mouse, no keybinds. Evade, middle mouse button. Okay. I'm like, I feel like there's. Okay. Ah, you have to hit left or right. Okay. Yeah, that's fun. Loot. Okay, how do I change the difficulty? Oh no, we're out of time. All right. Well, I think this was a really fun. Like, let's download this game and like hop in for a little bit. I'm gonna play it again on Friday. We'll like explore dungeons again. We'll do some higher level content. We'll increase the difficulty, and we'll make that a whole stream. Because that sounds super fun to me. I'll probably even try to go in and play a little bit off stream before then, because I'm having a blast right now. And I it's just gonna make me sad because like, oh, what a cool game, man.
The distress call came from nearby. Let's keep looking.
Oh, I remember this dungeon. And like, what cool way to lay out your dungeon. Like, you gotta fly into it, zip around, go to the location, drop deep down into the depths.
The Dominion has taken people prisoner. Let's get them back.
Oh, that's a mage enemy. Yeah, mage is the class too. Like, robo mages. I'm not allowed to keep playing. I'm not allowed. I gotta do a giveaway. Ah, well, now I'm just sad. I think I'm encoding overloaded because I like tabbed out of the game aggressively. And I'm streaming and gaming on the same PC. Okay. Somebody made this the guess the keyword as this earlier, which made me laugh. New Year's Eve for the giveaway. NYEE. Oh, team. Now I'm just sad. How do we? I wish I was influential enough to have been able to revive Anthem. I think that ship has sailed, unfortunately. But like, seriously, it is some of the best combat in that world. It's like, if your game is good enough that I never want to use fast travel, there's pretty much two games that fit that bill: Spider-Man and Anthem. I actively do not want to fast travel because the movement and like zipping around the world feels that good. I can't think of another game that I feel that way about, right? I'm gonna be like, oh, it's more convenient to just teleport there, boop, 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 boop. And that's the common. But that is not true for Anthem. That is not true for Spider-Man. Anthem is just so fun. Giveaway entries are closed. Electrodicer is our winner. Please provide your Discord ID. Congrats, Electrodicer. You're the final giveaway winner of the year. Whoa. Whoa. Because the year's over. Zoom. That's your username. All right, cool, man. Congrats. Yeah, guys. Well, as I said, thanks for tuning in. Thanks for hanging out. It's been a fun year. And I hope you all a happy and safe New Year's. We will not be streaming on Thursday, which will be our next stream typically, as it is a holiday. So there'll be no stream, but we will be back on Friday. I am going to dedicate the day to Anthem because that little taste I got right now, it just makes me want to play the other classes and stuff again. Apparently the server shut down in 2 weeks, so that is very sad. So I want to enjoy that a little bit while I can. Besides that, next week is CES, right? Am I? Just got to look at a calendar because my brain is all jumbled. Yeah, we're a week out from CES. So CES is next week. We're going to have a multitude of streams. We have streams, I think Monday night and then Tuesday, even though the 6th sounds right to me. I thought it was Monday night. And then I believe Tuesday is going to be our motherboard stream. So Monday is going to be our main announcement stream. And then we're going to have a motherboard showcase on Tuesday with all the refreshes of motherboards we have coming. Because typically motherboard gets its own dedicated stream since there's usually enough of them to justify giving them their own spotlight rather than tying them into all the other stuff that we announced at CES. And then, yeah, next Thursday and Friday, we'll probably just be gaming streams. Next week, we'll hang out. We'll talk about all the things that we announced. I might play more Anthem then just because I can. And then after that, I cannot, right? It's going away. But obviously there's going to be a lot to talk about. So stay tuned for that. We'll see you later, everyone. GG's. Peace out.